fish fillet sandwich for just $7. Arby's, we have the meats.
Hopefully you had a chance to go and take in the home show that was here this past weekend, but in case you missed it, Jamie Brenneman, Chattanooga Exteriors, back on the show. Lots of people lined up to see you at the home show because spring's around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
People want those decks, right?
Yeah, everybody's, they're getting ready for spring, and now's the best time to call us and to get on our schedule. Don't wait until, April, May, and you want to be out there on it. And then you're like, oh, well, then you have to, we have to order materials. You have to get in line behind everybody else. So now's a good time to get in the design process to get the process started.
So you brought an example with you, and when we were getting it set up, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I said, I don't think that's going to work. It's too heavy to prop it up like this. You said this one's kind of lighter, but it packs a punch.
Yeah, so this is PVC. So this is, but it's really the best composite board that's out there. Some people call it, it's composite or PVC deck boards, either or. So this one looks like wood. It's got the most grit.
It does feel like it.
Yep. So it's very, scratch resistant, slip resistant, and it looks like real wood.
When people sometimes have the option to do something that looks real, but it isn't really, and it has that long warranty, you think the cost is going to be astronomically different. It's more, but it's not that much more,
no,
is it, Jamie?
And especially when you look at what you have to do every year to a deck. So, that's what I always tell people. It's like, this is, let's say it's $5,000 more, but this is going to last you for 50 years. You'll be replacing that wood decking board and wood hand railing in 10 years. And
having to clean it every year,
stain it. Splinters, all the things that come along with that. And, I always say, it's like, do you own the deck or does the deck own you?
Right.
So do you want to spend the weekends maintaining this deck, or do you want to spend it enjoying the deck?
Now, you mentioned the real wood look of this one. Does it come in different stains, though, if you want to make it look like it's a painted deck?
Yeah, so we've got 40 different colors of decking boards. So anything from golden colors to grays to like whitewashed to dark grays to dark browns to cedar colors. It's all there. Literally, anything and everything that you could think of, we have it.
There is no one way to enjoy your outdoor space, and we all want to enjoy it every single season. So do you find that a lot of people are choosing to also enclose part of their deck to make it a screened-in porch? Yeah,
we do see a lot of that. We have probably half of our customers that maybe have a deck, and then they say, you know what, this half of it, we want to put a roof over it, enclose it with screened in, and then still have this outdoor area that we can grill, that we can, lay out, get sun, whatever we want to do out here. But then still, at evening, we have a TV up, we have, maybe a fire pit inside that we can just, kind of hang around. And it gives another living space, that say, okay, hey, we're gonna watch the game out here. We're gonna watch, the Olympics, or we're gonna do this, out here and enjoy the outside.
Yeah, we're lucky enough to live in a part of the country where we can do that. So why not? And to that point, I know you've seen like a designer trend where people are looking to kind of have this monochromatic feel to the flooring in their home sometimes, then outside to the deck, it just opens up the whole space.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we look at if we are trying to do that. We look at what the interior floor is, and so if it is a wood floor, I'm like, okay, we've got this inside. Let's try to extend that on out so this whole room just flows on outside, and it looks like it's just an extension of the house.
Lighting is another fun part of it. I walk my neighborhood at night, and I love to see how different neighbors have chosen to deck out to light their outside space.
Yeah. So we do a lot of that where we have lights that light up the stairs. So hey, you want to be able to see that that first stair or the last stair. If it's really dark, we put lights on the post of the deck that kind of downlight, that kind of broadcast that light out. We have lights that we do that are on a dimmer. They go on and off automatically, or they can be controlled with a remote. So technology, these lights have come a long way from like the old school lights where it's a solar light and it'll last you 6 months and it goes out. Now they last 10, 20 years, and they're all remote control.
From a cleaning perspective, pollen season's around the corner too, and we all have that thick layer of gunk on our outdoor spaces. This stuff is pretty easy to clean, isn't it?
Yeah, you just hose it off. I mean, in a good rain, we'll wash it off as well. But I mean, I typically tell people, hey, at the pollen season, you may just want to hose your deck off, once a month, or if you're wanting to enjoy it that weekend, hose it off. And then, all your furniture as well, because it's gonna, that yellow stuff is just everywhere.
I do want to ask you this, because you provided me a few notes, and we haven't gotten into some of them, but on the safety and structure part of it, one of the things you mentioned is drainage and ventilation under your decks. What do you mean?
So,
I have an idea.
So a lot of times where, like if let's say a deck is on the ground, sometimes what they built the deck out of is not meant for ground contact. So we want to make sure your framing that is underneath the deck that you can't really see is good to go. The other times we have things where we have like an underdeck, so it's like a ceiling on, and so if you don't have ventilation in there, and you have leaves and everything that's dropping in there, that can also tend to hold moisture and then rot your deck out.
There is so much. I mean, he brought 2 pages of notes, and we didn't get to but like half of one. But that's because your house has so much to talk about. If you will give them a call, ChattanoogaExteriors.com is their website, and definitely go check out their showroom too.
Yes.
Great to see you. Spring's around the corner.
Yeah, can't wait.
Don't go extinct like the dinosaurs did by using prehistoric